We start tonight with the breakdown. A tax break battle in Richmond is holding up Virginia's state budget. Good evening, I'm Michelle Marsh.
And I'm Josh Chapin in for Scott Thuman. While Democrats control the State House and the governor's mansion, they still differ over tax incentives for data centers. Governor Spanberger wants to keep them. Yeah, the powerful state senator Louise Lucas says they need to go. She gave an interview to our Nick Minock just a short time ago. Nick, she's traveling the entire state to hear from people about this. So what are people telling her?
Well, Senator Lucas told me people are telling her that they want data centers to pay their fair share. This week, Senator Louise Lucas is traveling the Commonwealth, and she's stopping here in Manassas tonight between 6 and 8 o'clock to listen to Virginians' concerns about data centers. Senate Democrats, including Senator Lucas, say if the data center tax break is eliminated, it will create $2 billion more in tax revenue to Virginia to pay for things like schools, health care, and tax breaks for residents in Virginia. But Senator Lucas says Governor Spanberger is standing in the way. Here's part of my interview with Senator Lucas.
And I understand you have a new nickname for the governor. Tell us about that.
You know, I just happened to be sitting up on the 13th floor, and all of a sudden I got this epiphany. And I said, data center, she's a diva. And this just kind of came to mind.
And that's how Data Center Diva came about. And Amazon Don, too, for the speaker.
Yeah.
And I understand you tweeted this, Amazon Don and Data Center Diva, you are making a monumental mistake. Maybe you should ask Glenn Youngkin how that worked out for him.
I think they should, because I can tell you the vast majority of Virginians want to see something done about these data centers. And they don't think that the governor's office or the House of Delegates is leading in a direction that's going to be in the best interest of the voters. And I think the monumental mistake is that they're going to pay a cost for that.
Just like your fight with Governor Glenn Youngkin when it came to the proposed monumental arena coming to Alexandria, do you think this fight is going to go your way as well?
Well, I'm thinking that I'm in an even stronger position, because with the monumental project, that was mostly a Northern Virginia issue. But with the data centers, it's a statewide issue. As a matter of fact, it's grown into a nationwide issue. Other states are feeling the same pressures from these data centers that Virginia's feeling. And so, yes, I think we'll win this one. At least we're on the side with the voters, and I'm always on the side with the people. That's how I always manage to get reelected.
Do you think your relationship with Governor Youngkin was better or worse than your relationship with Governor Spanberger?
It was no worse, for sure. Well, at least he would call me on the phone and talk to me.
Governor Youngkin will at least call you?
Oh, yeah, he would.
Governor Spanberger won't?
Not often, no. And I think some of that's partly my fault, too, but anyway.
When's the last time she called you?
Well, I'm sure it was several weeks ago.
Several weeks ago?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's been a lot of tension between Senate Democrats and Democratic Governor Abigail Spanberger, and this has been going on for some months now. Again, between 6 and 8 o'clock tonight, Louise Lucas and other state senators will be here in Manassas listening to residents' concerns about data centers. I did reach out to Governor Spanberger for a comment about Lucas's criticism of her, and I requested the governor for an interview, but her office did not respond. Back to you.
Wow, Nick, that's pretty eye-opening to hear that the two haven't spoken in weeks with this deadline approaching. What are House Democrats saying about the budget?
Sure. So on Friday, House Speaker Don Scott and Delegate Luke Torian had a press conference with some Republicans in the House of Delegates. They call this a bipartisan budget. They unveiled their best offer, they say, on Friday. If you want to learn details on that, you can go to our website, WJLA.com. It includes things like a 3% teacher pay raise. Reporting live in Manassas, Nick Minock, 7 News.
We want to hear from you. Scan the QR code to vote in our question of the day. Should data center companies get local tax breaks? Right now, 100% of you are saying no. So very decisive there. We'll keep checking back on the results through